Naruto might have just made the biggest comeback in anime history. We got fans hyped all over the world. Before I get into that and the entire Chapter 81 review, please like and subscribe so I can keep making content for you guys. Thank you. Noticed right away was that Code had a very interesting looking scar that I don't remember him having in the Part 1 series, and that got me thinking, did Sasuke have something to do with this? Like maybe in the early stages of Boruto and Sasuke going out to train, did Code maybe try to intervene and then take Sasuke down? Speaking of Sasuke, we know that he was nowhere near Code's level back then, let alone no limiter Code. Like, this guy is just over Otsutsuki level at this point, right? Yet we were able to see Boruto just basically literally stomp on his face upon returning to the village in the new leaked panel, and that's just amazing, showing that this is my show. And we gotta just come in there and just straight up stand up for himself, because last part he was pretty much just getting bullied the whole time. He didn't really have much spectacle moments, and now coming in like that in his new clothes, a new drip, Kishimoto definitely did a good job seeing that. Now in the next panel we see Naruto and Hinata basically trapped in Kawaki's dimension. Presumably, I thought that they would be training and trying to find some way of escaping, but it's a sad reality to find out they're literally doing nothing. They're trapped, they can't move, and pretty much it's just until Kishimoto decides, okay, enough is enough, and we're gonna break them out. The funny part about that is I was literally talking about them in my last video, which link in the description if you want to go check that out. I had high hopes for Naruto and Hinata being able to be strong enough to at least be basically supporters in the 5th grade ninja war if it does break out, if they don't deal with it quickly here. And pretty much they'll have very good supporting roles. Maybe they'd be able to take out some of the Ten Tail army or do something on the side. Of course, we can't forget one of the main events, Shikamaru being Hokage. Like, I didn't expect that in 1,000 years. Reason being, of course, we had Kakashi as our previous Hokage, so I thought, alright, it should go back to him, right? Similar to how back then when Minato died and Hiruzen became the actor Hokage for a while. So, I mean, of course it makes complete sense, because think about it, Shikamaru, he's been literally Naruto's right-hand man for the past I don't know how many years. So I agree with their decision. I mean, Shikamaru, he's okay. The character, I'm not sure, he's on the same level as, say, Naruto, even without Karuma. Another thing that's got me wondering is, how about Himawari? Now, we've only heard from Damon that when he said this is the strongest person in the house was Himawari, and that's about the only, I guess, foreshadowing of Himawari's future power. And now we see her having doubts that Kawaki is her brother and that her dad is dead or not, right? So that's automatically proving, I mean, this girl, she's got some type of Otsutsuki power for sure. I'm 100% positive that in the near future, she's going to be literally one of the most top tier characters in the entire show. She's going to have a broken ability. Even though she doesn't have that many power feats yet, I mean, the only one was her literally punching Karuma almost out of Naruto, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I do expect very good things out of her, and hopefully she could be on the front lines of this little war that's coming up in the village. And definitely, I believe very strongly that this is going to be where the village is going to get destroyed, for sure. Code has his army, he's there, nobody can really stand up to them except our big three or four guys, which is Mitsuki, Boruto, Sarada, Sasuke, we're not 100% sure, right? So that's pretty much who the village's hands are in. So I can't forget, we do have all of our veterans from the last war there. We got Ino, Sakura, they're all still here, and they do have the other villages to ask for help, but I'm not sure if they're gonna get involved, because maybe they might be like, nah, it's too low scale, you guys can handle it. And I feel like they're gonna bluff too much, and then Code's gonna basically take over, because not many people know about him and his true power level that he's gonna bring to the table. For Kawaki, he's got the drip, just like Boruto, man. He's got all the swag he needs, the very baggy pants, very emo boy haircut. I mean, it fits him. All right, he's a teenager now. I guess is supposed to look more mature, which it is. So I feel like Kishimoto definitely did a great job with that, and I expect also a lot of things from him. as a, I guess, pseudo villain. Even though I strongly believe he's going to be a good guy in the future, he's not going to remain a villain. I highly doubt it. I mean, they're likely going to team up to take out Code. That's what I believe. Or it could go the opposite way, and Code could be like, "No, Kawaki, let's team up against Boruto instead." And it could go that way. Or point before I go is that I don't think that Shikamaru is going to be the eighth Hokage, simply because when we go back to literally episode 1 of the Boruto series, we don't see his face on the Hokage statues. So that's why. All for today. Thank you for checking out this video. If you made it to the end, please comment your theories. Comment what you think is going to happen in the next month chapter of the Boruto series. So thank you for watching again, and have a great day.